Hey there, I'm Emily.
I'm Barbara.
And we are here for the Northern Kentucky Makerspace to make one of your at-home NTI STEM activity videos. So we're really excited to do something fun with you today, and let's get started. So today we want you to try to make something origami. This is going to take a lot more patience than what you expect it to, and our goal is going to be to make these cute little frogs. In the end, we want them to jump. If you're looking at the materials list, you're going to need origami sized paper. I don't know about you, but I don't have that laying around at home.
So we get a regular piece of paper, and we're going to fold it and cut it so that it's the appropriate size.
So to fold it and cut it the way you need to, you're going to take your regular sheet of paper and take one corner and fold it all the way across until it touches the far side. And then we're going to make a crease, just like what Barbara did.
So it's going to look like this. You'll have this little lip on the edge.
And the lip is what we're going to cut off. So right along that crease of paper, we're just going to take our scissors and trim that right off, so we will have a perfect square of origami sized paper. To start, you're going to open it back up and let's fold it directly across. So you want to make sure it's as even as possible and then make that crease. Okay, so now we have a perfect rectangle. We're going to open it back up and actually make a rectangle in the opposite direction. And again, a perfect crease. This time we're going to leave it folded, and we're actually going to fold it again, another hamburger style, giraffe style, whatever you call it. And we're also following the directions that we have linked on our NTI resource page. So if you want to follow the same directions that we are, you can find those actually with pictures and some written instructions. I'm actually going to open it back up and fold one of the corners halfway across.
The top half.
Yes, the top half. So it looks like this. Perfect. Open it back up and do the opposite direction. Flip the paper over first. And then you're going to fold it, right. I'm going to fold the paper down along the existing creases. This is probably the most challenging fold that you're going to do in all of this activity. But you're going to fold in the inside and then flatten the top so that it is actually going to be the nose of our frog. Okay, so Barbara, you want to open that back up, do it one more time just so they really can see. Okay, fold in the inside crease and then flatten the top. Perfect. Okay, so next you're going to push everything down as we go. It's going to get tougher to fold down because it does get a little bit stiffer as we go, but you're going to be able to do it just fine. Now we're going to go to the bottom half, and we're actually going to fold the bottom part of the paper up along the dotted line. It'll kind of come to the bottom of that triangle up the top. And then we're going to actually take the inside, not the nose of the frog, but just the rest of it. We're going to fold it to that inside crease we've already made. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now we're going to fold up the bottom part here, fold it up in half. Again, this is where it's going to start getting a little tougher because the paper is really, there's a lot more paper that we're working with now in these creases. Crease it as best as you can. Okay, and then we're going to fold down one of the corners so that it meets the inside crease right in the middle. And same thing on the other side. Okay, you're gonna open those back up. And we want it to look like a houseboat now. So we're actually gonna pull out the inside and flatten it so that it looks like the bottom of a boat. Again, that's probably the second most challenging fold you're gonna do in this entire thing. Okay, so Barbara's gonna do it one more time just so you can really get a good view of it. She's pulling those inside corners and then flattening. Okay, perfect. next what we're gonna do is actually take the corners of the bottom of your boat and fold them straight down so that they're almost going to come to a perfect point. Nice. Okay, go back to the top part of our frog, and we're gonna fold the corners from that triangle up. It's only gonna be about halfway, so about a 45-degree angle from the base point on both sides. Those are actually going to turn out to be your frog's arms. Okay, so you can kind of see them starting to come together here. We're gonna do the same thing on the bottom half as well with those legs. You're folding them in an outward direction so that we can have some legs for our frog. Perfect. So you kind of almost have this star looking like thing. Now we're going to fold him up along the middle of his entire body. So we're just folding him in half. Perfect. We folded him half upward, and now we're actually going to fold him in half backward. So we have a little backside for our frog so he can make his good jumps. Make sure he's been doing his squats at the gym. All right, so it looks a little weird, but that's going to give him a little bit more jump when it's time. All right, flip him over, and you can actually see your completed frog. Woo! That's the money shot.